Cosmetics. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, can you believe it? We're gonna do some ColourPop. If you're new here, you might not know that ColourPop is not my favorite brand. It's far from it. I do love their liners, but that's about it. It's not necessarily any certain issue. It's just that their eyeshadows just do not stay on my eyes at all. I'm not a big fan of Super Shocks. I don't really care for their lippy formula. I do not like their glosses, but to be fair, I'm not a big lip gloss fan. So have I tried everything in the book to make their shadows work? Absolutely. I have jumped through so many hoops because you know what? It's not a bad brand. I love their packaging. They always have some of the cutest themes and really pretty color stories. And I wish it worked for my eyes, but it just doesn't. Since I've tried and tried and tried, I said no more. But if they had a cute packaging that I could not pass up, then I'm going to cave and probably do it. Or if I heard that they changed their formula, once again, I would give it a go again. I didn't just completely write them off. So when I saw the Alice in Wonderland, I'm like, okay, we got to get the whole set. So I have the whole set here. I've already removed it from the boxes. We're going to go over this. We're going to swatch everything. We're going to go over what it looks like just through swatches, but swatches do not mean everything. We are also going to do a look, and then I will wear it throughout the day and update you on how it wore on my eyes in the description box. So always make sure to check my description box. There is codes there for you guys. There's information that you may or may not want to know, but I will update with anything that goes good or bad with what I have worn. So even though I do a first impression and I show you a look, I will always update you in the description box if that changes, because you need to know not only does it look good at first impression, but does it look good long term? So that's where you will get that information at all times. We're going to start off with some swatches and then do a look. And if you're interested in seeing all of that, then just keep watching. I'm so glad you guys decided to stay. All right, guys, let's get into this. Let's start off with the lippies. Let's start off with the lip glosses here. Let's get a little swatch. No, you see that? I can already tell you. This gloss is not for me, people. It just looked like string cheese there. It's pretty. It's like an iridescent with like a little pink pop to it. It's cute. I don't smell anything. This looks really pretty. If it looked like that on my lips, I might just put on some gloss. I don't know. But let's see. It is so... Do people like these? Do they? Let me know. Let me know if you're one of them down in the comment section. And that just looks brown. That does not look anything like that looks. I really wish it looked like that. I'd probably put it on my lips and see if it's that gloopy, but I'm not going to put it on my lips. I'm just going to swatch it because I may have somebody that might want these and I just don't want to put them on my lips. No. I don't think that's going to be for me. Now, both of the lippies are red, and I get it. Alice's lips are red, so I get it. But I just wish there was a second color. It's like a pinky red and a red red. So, let's see, red. So let's, pretty. I like a liquid lip. When we're talking red, black, you don't want that moving around. This is kind of like a pinky red or a rosy tone red. It's probably more pink, I think, almost. Not too bad. Interesting. All right. I don't know if I have a shade like that, so I might try to put that one on today. We'll see. Now, I thought it was like the Winnie the Pooh set with the scrub and the balm, but I only received a balm, so I'm taking it. It's only a balm, but I'm going to check into that. This is adorable. It's such a cute little lip balm. It says, "Who are you?" I love Alice in Wonderland. In the comments down below, let me know if you are a original cartoon fan or are you the new updated movie version Alice in Wonderland fan. I'm just curious. Ooh, it smells delicious and it feels good as a balm. You're not going to be able to see it, but I wanted to feel it. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like cake. Okay, now I'm going to swatch the eyeshadow sticks and the blushes together. Eyeshadow sticks I have not figured out how to use yet. Like it just, they stay pretty emollient, and somebody that has hooded eyes or a crease with their eyelids, I just don't see how that works. So if anybody has any tips and tricks, feel free to leave it down in the comment section. Okay, so this one is, let's see here. This one is called Full of Wonder. Ooh, that's pretty. Kind of a shifty lavender blue kind of shift. That's really pretty. I gotta figure out how to use these. This one is Care for Tea. Oh my goodness, I love that one. Oh, that's so pretty. I want these to work. I'm gonna keep them on my hand for a little bit and see if they dry down. This one is Not All There. Ooh, I like all three of these. Oh, these are beautiful. I love that. Okay. I do like that. The kind of metallic looking, so pretty. Blushes, cute as cute can be packaging. I love it. I love it so much. This is called Silence. Silence. Bring me my pigs. And then this is the blush here. Very, very loud. Okay. But that'll offset the other one, because the other one, I don't know if it's even going to show up. Okay. So this is Silence. Pretty. I know it'll be pretty on. I'm not afraid of a bright blush. I just go in with a light hand. And this one, I have my doubts. I think that this one is going to require, and I had to move it because I have that lippy there, so I want you to be able to see the actual blush over here. And I think your skin would almost have to be the palest of white for that to show up. I do have an olive tone, so I'm probably not the best. I mean, it's a light olive, but it's an olive tone. So yeah, that's probably not going to work on me. We may try it at first and see what it feels like. Yeah, those went right off, like they're still emollient. So I don't know how those are going to work on my eyes. I want to know what the secret is on using those shadow sticks, because they keep making them, so people must be still buying them. But obviously I have not figured them out yet. Yeah, so they just wiped right off, like no makeup wipe or anything. So I don't think that's going to be a real good fit for your eye. Now, I'll show you one last thing before the palette, and that is this cute little pocket watch, Alice in Wonderland. Just so stinking cute. I just love this so much. And it's a keychain. And then it opens up and it has a little mirror in there. And then this is a little brush that you can push out. And we just got to make sure it works. Yep, it works. That is such a pretty thing. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I'm sorry, I'm into the little, the packaging's everything for me. There's no way. Honestly, between these two things, I mean, I like the whole packaging, but between these two things, I was just like, sold. Sold. I'm getting both of those. I'm getting the whole set because I gotta have these. So, sold. How adorable is this? You know, that's adorable. I'm very, very happy with the packaging. I don't know even if this is going to stick on my eyes, but I'm so stinking excited for this packaging. Okay. Hey, whatever makes you happy, right? You know, we can't be judgmental. We just have to be happy for other people that are happy. Now, one thing I was a little bit disappointed in is when I pulled out this palette, because online it looks a lot bigger than what it actually is. These pans are so small, and I was not expecting this small of a palette. I was not. I was expecting at least double this size based off of what the pictures look like. You know, kind of like whenever you're looking at a Viseart. I don't know if you look at Viseart, but if you look at a Viseart, you look online and you're like, oh, that's a bigger palette than I normally see, and then you get it there and I'm like, no. Okay, so this is the Lost in Wonderland Disney collaboration palette. See, you know, it's like finger size, you know, like, yeah, it's pretty small. It's pretty small. So it's cute though. It's cute. It's cute. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So they get an A. And it has a little bit of like foiled around the shades. It's just so cute. I love it. I was going to get it regardless. And then you open it up and it's got not a mirror, and I'm good with that. Look at that. Like, look at all the artwork in it and the little iridescent foils. So, so cute. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's get into the swatches. Let's just take a look and see what these do. There's a couple of them that I've already put my fingers in. I just had to see because at first glance I was like, are these duochromes? And they are. There are some in here that are duochromes. So I'm super excited for this because y'all know I love me a multichrome and a duochrome and all the chromes. And so that makes me very happy. Let's go ahead and I'm going to swatch the one that I want to explain. But I'm going to swatch this one that I'm a little sketch about because it was one of the ones I put my finger in because I was really expecting it to be amazing shadow, but I'm a little concerned. So let's talk about it. It looks beautiful on my finger. It kind of shifts from a magenta pinkish purple to a little bit of an orangey tone, or like a more like a red, a reddish orange, but a purpley pink to a reddish orange type thing. And then there's like these like little purple like mica particles in there. But look, it comes off chunky. I don't know if you, do you see that? I'm just a little concerned with the chunkiness. I mean, you can see the little particles, but this is shadow. Like it shears out, but then there's like these chunky shadow pieces. So I'm like, okay, how is that going to look on my eye? It just is, it's just weird. So I think this color has to go on my eyes because if you're thinking about buying this and you're watching it trying to determine, you need to know about this shade. I think, you know, I'll be your test dummy, okay? Because look, see, it's kind of chunky, not in a good way. Then there is Nothing Possible. Ooh, that is a black. It is a matte black or a satin black, probably. It's not a shimmer, but it has little sparkle mica particles in there. Oh, so, so pretty. And I am so glad they put this color in this palette because it is a lighter, more pastel palette. And I like pastels, but not a whole lot. Like I don't wear them very often. So I do love that they put a darker deepening color in there. There's a couple of darker ones in here. The other one that I swatched. And then I put my fingernail in another one. This one is AEIOU. And looking at this, you know this is my kind of color right here. Look at it. It's divine. Yes, I think this one also has to go on my eye. I don't even know how I'm going to get all these on my eye, but we're going to try to fit as many as possible. Oh, that's a pretty color. It's like a teal purple shift, and there's maybe even a little bit of a pink shift to it. It's super pretty. I just hope and pray that these stay on my eyes. Okay, this is Mad Tea Party, and this is like a mint green. So stinking pretty. I love this color. I just have a feeling because I have the Tinkerbell palette because a friend of mine had purchased it for me, and it does not stay on my eyes. So when I see this, I love it, but is it going to stay? So look at that. So stinking pretty. But there is a shimmer next to it, and the shimmer is called Stark Raving Mad. So let's take a look at this one because I'm excited. Look at that. It's kind of like a teal mint green shift. Oh, it's so pretty. Didn't think I was going to get so excited over ColourPop, you guys. If you're new here, you don't know this, that, you know, my relationship with ColourPop. But if you've been here a while, you do. So you might be shocked right now. But let's just see how it plays out, how it wears on my eyes. And I know that there's several of you out there that have the same issues. So it's going to be interesting to find out, right? But if you're new here, please don't hold it against me that I'm not a ColourPop fan. I do love a wide range of makeup. So please subscribe. Don't let the ColourPop thing scare you away. Okay. That way is like this taupey brown neutral that's cool tone that I love, that kind of shade, and it is totally my kind of jam, and I'm excited that this color is in the palette. Very pretty right there. Cool tone taupey brown. Ooh, and there's also Talking Flowers. This is kind of like a smoky lavender, maybe a hint of a little bit of pink in it. Very neutral, so, so pretty. Will go really nicely with the other mattes. Here's that one. Curiouser and Curiouser is like one of my favorite, like periwinkle blue. You know, it has it's like a perfect little combination between a blue and a purple, like a lavender purple. Oh, that's so, so pretty. It has a little bit of sparkle, mica sparkles in it. Pretty. Oh, that's so now that's Logic, which is a peach color, which is not my color, you guys. Peach just does not look good on my skin tone. And I'm going to just put that up here on my thumb because why not? Peach is it's just not my color. So we probably will stay away from that color, but it doesn't bother me. You know, who are we fooling? Just about every one of us is not going to use every single shade in every palette. So it's not that big of a deal if I have a shade or two that I don't like. A Very Merry Unbirthday. Ooh, oh my goodness, you guys, it shifts. That's so pretty. Let me put that on. Oh. I'm going to have to try to fit this one on my eye as well. I'm excited, you guys. Oh, who knew? Who knew? I hope it stays. It's like, oh, it's not showing up as much. It's a purple lavender blue shift, like a baby blue lavender shift. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty. Okay. And then, ooh, a sparkly white called I'm Late. Ooh, it's more of a flaky. Oh, and it has like little, again, mica particles underneath. Sparkly mica. Oh. This has a different texture. Interesting. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, that's pretty. That is, oh, you don't get the prettiness off of that camera. Oh my goodness. I wish you could see it. All those little mica particles, the sparkle. Oh my goodness. It's so yummy. It's so pretty. Oh, how am I going to fit all these on my eyes? I want to try them all. I love this shade. Love. Love, love, love. Okay, I'm shocking myself right now. I hope this stays on my eyes. Down the Rabbit Hole. It's like a bluish mint, gold, greenish, like shifty color. It's so stinking pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. That is stinking gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. ColourPop. What are you doing to me? One thing about me is I'm not a kind of girl that gives up easily. So I'm going to give ColourPop 1,000 chances. I just hope that it improves to the point where I can wear it. Okay, guys, those are gorgeous. So what I am going to do is I'm going to pop off here. I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm going to zoom you in closer. We're just going to jump right in and we're going to get into this look. I'll show you my techniques and what I'm doing to apply these shadows. And then at the end, I'll go over how well they applied and the first impression of this collection. And then I'll let you know if I used anything else on my face at that time. So kick back, relax, listen to some music as I work these shadows onto my eyes and pray at the same time that they stay. So I'll see you guys at the end.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay play dead? Will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt, never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm, I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right.
Okay guys, this is my final eye look, and we're going to do the blush together and the lippy together because I was like, I want you to be able to experience that going on at the same time, because I'm going to do the light pink and we're going to just even see if it shows up on my skin tone, and then if not, we'll layer the other one on top. We're going to do lippies, and we may even top it with a gloss. I don't know. I'm so disgusted by gloopy glosses. Okay, so far I love this look. I love the shadows. That little magenta one, it performed okay. It's not my favorite. It does not look beautiful on the eyes. Like it's not my favorite. But that's okay. Like I said, if I have a couple of shadows in a palette, I don't use all of them anyways. I do not use every single shadow. So I don't have to love every single shadow when I buy a palette. So that doesn't bother me. But I used these three. I used this shadow here. I used this shadow here. And then I used those two shadows up here. So I used a lot of shadows on this look. I love the shadow. I went on ahead and put that over top of that magenta color because I just was not super impressed. I did put it a little bit over this periwinkle blue one, the Curiouser and Curiouser, and it just really didn't deepen it as much as I wanted, so I just dragged a little bit of that black down there, and that just did exactly what I was wanting it to do. I put this in the inner corner as well, and yeah, I'm really liking this. And so let's go ahead and just put on the blush. Go ahead and start off with the pale pink. It looks pinker in here, and I already knew that just looking at it. And I know that some of their stuff is pretty sheer. So let's try this at first. And it could surprise me, you guys. It could absolutely surprise me. So I'm okay with that too. If I just get completely proved wrong, that's okay. I'm going to use a brand new blush brush because if one of my other ones has any leftover blush in it, I want the true test of what this is going to look like. Okay. Oh, well, I don't know. I could have been wrong. Let's just see. I'm wrong. It's a lot more pigmented than I expected. It just does not swatch pigmented at all, but yeah, you definitely can build this up. Wonderful. Okay, I am super happy with that. I'm super happy with my look and everything so far. But will ColourPop eyeshadows ever stay on my eyes? That's the question. So we will just, time will tell. I will answer in the description box. Make sure to check there. I will let you know exactly how it played out. If I can, I'll add pictures at the end of this video. It is a very light, but it's very pretty, and it's not as sheer as I thought it was going to be. Just for the fun of it, I'm just going to put a little color right on top, and I know this is super bright. Oh, that's a pretty combination. It works well together. That just blended. You just needed a teeny tiny little bit, but kind of having that blown out light pink, but then having just a little bit of extra color right on the cheekbone is gorgeous. Okay. You know what's missing out of this collection? Shame on you, ColourPop. You know what is missing? A highlighter. Why 4 lippies and no highlighter? Like, that makes no sense. Well, we'll check the palette and we'll see what the palette has. I think there's that pinky like really iridescent looking pinky tone one that we can maybe use, because I can always use a palette shimmer if it works. So let's check out this little shifty pinkish purple thing up here and see. Oh yeah, we can use that as a glowy little. My beautiful detail Sonia G brush, and we're just gonna pick a little bit of that up on my brush, and we're just gonna top off that blush. Yeah, that works. That's pretty. Okay, I'm all right now. Now, in the waterline, I did use their new liners. I do have a video showing those. If it's not all up already, be watching for that. Put on your notification bells, subscribe. But if it is already up, I will link it down in the description box. But I used the two new liners. I used Charmer first, and it was a little on the darker end, and you couldn't really tell what color it was. It was almost turning like a black up against these pastel colors. And so I was like, I want to lighten it up a little bit. So I went on ahead and added in Plum Smash and lightened it up just a little bit. Love how that turned out. I did not use the shadow sticks yet. I think I need to use that in a separate video. And I'm impressed. Who knew I would say I'm impressed? But I am impressed. I just hope that they stay on my eyes. And so that will be the question. So let's try out the lippies. I'm almost 99.9% sure the glosses are going to be a no-go, but I am going to top this lippy with a little bit of gloss. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to line our lips, and I'm going to use kind of more the pink tone one. This is the ColourPop liner in I Heart This. It's a little bit more pink than red, but I kind of want it to lean more pink than red.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me?
I don't like the way it smells at all. It smells like crayons, and that's usually what spoiled lipstick will smell like. I don't really care for this color with this eye look either. Okay, let's just add a gloss. Should I use the one that's darker? Over top of the lippy, it's not as gloopy as it is just coming off of the wand, so that's good. It shows absolutely no color. I'm not real sure about why even have coloring as it. I'm just disappointed because this is really pretty, but that does not portray on your lips or a swatch. So even if you weren't wearing a lippy, it still would not be this. And I like this color. And why not? Let's just put on a little bit of this one too. I guess I'm keeping these. Don't want to. Okay, that gave it an iridescent, which I'm not mad at. But I do feel like if I was to wear this for a long period of time, this lippy, the lipstick and everything is just going to be moving around on my lips, because even before I topped it with the gloss, it seemed pretty, you know, like the lipstick just didn't seem like it wanted to stay in that area. It just was moving around. So this is the final look. Overall, I'm shocked. I love this look. And so I just pray that it stays on my eyes. We will give it a full day's test, and I will update that in the description box. Like I said, if I get a chance, I will add pictures as well at the end of this video. Yeah, I mean, the only reason would be if I take this makeup off and I totally forgot to take pictures at the end of the night, which is possible. So, okay, guys, tell me what you think. Do you like the eye look that I came up with? Is this the colors that you thought I would pick? And I'm excited to see how it works throughout the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I didn't shock too many of you guys out there. And until the next time I see you guys, I hope glitter catches your eye but never goes in it. Take care. Bye-bye.